Tonight at 5, how the conflict between Israel and Hamas is impacting communities right here in Wisconsin.
Plus, a dangerous intersection near Dodgeville claims another life. How officials are working to make the area safer.
And we're learning new details about what caused a system outage at Quick Trip. Tonight, what company officials say about customers' private information. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. As the conflict between Israel and Hamas continues overseas, we're seeing how the war is impacting Wisconsin communities.
Two protests are taking place tonight in downtown Madison, one in support of Palestine, the other supporting Israel.
We have live team coverage of those protests. News 3 Now's Brady Mallory live on the UW campus with more on the pro-Israel protests.
And Armand Rahman is live on the Capitol Square covering the pro-Palestine march. Let's begin tonight with Brady.
Well, student organizers tell me that this demonstration isn't just for Israel, but it's for people in the community, students and community members of the Jewish faith, so they know that they are not alone during this crisis. I want to show you some of this crowd here that showed up just within the last 20 minutes. It is a very peaceful feeling here as people stand in solidarity with Israel and people of the Jewish faith. And earlier, one of the organizers who was speaking to the crowd said, I want everyone here to take 15 seconds to introduce yourselves to the person next to you. And there was a lot of hugging and handshake. And that's kind of the overall feeling. They really want to get that message out to the Jewish community here locally. And we will be continuing our presence here and talking to people to find out how they're feeling about everything that's going on in these days. Eric, Susan.
All right, Brady, thank you. Armand joins us now from the pro-Palestine demonstration, and he has an update there. Armand?
Yeah, guys, since the last half hour or so, dozens of people have been gathering here in front of the Capitol with many different signs, as well as Palestinian flags, signs reading things such as "Stop Funding Genocide" and "Justice for Palestine." Now, according to their posts, the people gathered here calling for an immediate ceasefire to the conflict and to all U.S. aid to what we are assuming is Israel, as well as they're calling for BDS, which is boycott, divestment, and sanctions on UW campus against Israel. Now, I'll be talking to people here gathered at the protest to find out what they feel, and I'll have more of that tonight at 10. For now, live in Madison, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Armand, thank you. Also happening now, Wisconsin 3rd District Congressman Derek Van Orden is visiting Israel. Congressman Van Orden says, quote, as a retired Navy SEAL and combat medic, I am uniquely qualified to objectively ascertain the ground truth and bring that information back to Congress, where I can hopefully increase the sense of urgency for my colleagues of both parties. Van Orden plans to inspect medical facilities and speak with Israeli military and government officials. He says he does not believe President Biden and his administration are truthfully communicating Israel's needs, so he wants to find out for himself.
Officials say Israel appears to be preparing for a ground invasion in Gaza. Mike Valerio has the latest and a warning. Some images and details in this story are graphic.
Blasts cut through the darkness of the occupied West Bank as Israel Defense Forces search for alleged Hamas operatives. Israel is now warning a ground invasion of Gaza is imminent.
Our troops are ready, equipped, prepared, and armed with both ammunition and a clear mission.
The European Union is now concerned the war will overflow into other parts of the world.
The risk of a regional spillover is real. And this is exactly what Hamas was hoping to achieve. And this can derail the recent and historic rapprochement between Israel and its Arab neighbors.
Now, with fears of a humanitarian crisis in Gaza spiraling out of control, Egypt has opened the gates to the Rafah crossing. Crews are repairing and repaving roads as humanitarian aid vehicles sit and wait to enter.
The shortages are going to kill many, many people. It's absolutely life or death at this point.
Israel reports around 200 hostages are in the Gaza Strip, including bodies of dead loved ones being held for ransom. A majority of the hostages are believed to be alive.
All people abducted by Hamas and Islamic Jihad and in Gaza, they have to be unconditionally and immediately released. Holding hostages this way is a war crime.
I'm Mike Valerio reporting.
Today, the Israeli Prime Minister's office confirmed Hamas released 2 U.S. hostages, a mother and daughter, held for nearly 2 weeks.
A cool weekend ahead. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti on the weather patio with the details. Gary?
Eric, we've got some sunshine right now, but some clouds and some showers are a possibility tonight, especially north and east of Madison. As we take a look, first of all, at the live view from the WISC-TV Skycam, just a few clouds on the eastern horizon. Visible cloud track shows that more clouds are in the eastern portion of the state, but there are some clouds starting to build just off the map to the north up near Lake Superior, and Doppler track starting to show a few light showers up there. If you look at 6-hour future track radar, you can see those showers expanding to the south and east and will mainly affect areas north and east of Madison overnight. Last night, cloud cover kept temperatures in the lower to upper 40s across much of south central Wisconsin, but notice just to the north and west over toward La Crosse, temperatures were in the upper 30s where skies cleared out. Current temperatures, just the opposite. Where there's cloud cover to the east, temperatures are in the 50s. To the west, more sunshine. Temperatures mainly in the 60s. Here in Madison, we're right at 60 degrees, 63 in Cross Plains, 62 degrees in Wanakee, and look for skies to be clear to partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping into the middle 40s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at how much rain we can expect, if any, over the weekend, but more rain is on the way for next week.
Gary, thank you. 2 crashes, 1 fatal, at an intersection near Dodgeville yesterday has the Iowa County Sheriff calling for change. He says the intersection has been the cause of too many phone calls to loved ones with bad news. Our Braden Ross spoke with him today about what he says needs to be done to make that intersection safer.
This intersection here on Highway 151 has seen 34 crashes just in the last 3 years. That's enough for the Iowa County Sheriff to tell me something has to change. Sheriff Michael Peterson says speeding, distracted driving, and low visibility all contribute to the danger at the intersection. But no matter the cause, he says change needs to happen to prevent more crashes.
So when you have intersections like this, we can be out there and work speed details all day long, watch for distracted driving, but in reality, we need the cooperation of the public in order to help reduce our crashes on our, not just at this intersection, but all across the state. We need to slow down, pay attention.
But it's not just drivers he thinks can make a difference here. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation is planning a safety project to update the intersection, but is still in the early planning stages. They told me today they expect to start design work by early next year, and construction is currently scheduled for 2027. But Sheriff Peterson says that's not soon enough. Reporting in Iowa County, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
Police are investigating after 2 people were arrested for fighting near a downtown Madison restaurant. Officers were called to the area near the Old Fashioned on Pinckney Street around 10 o'clock last night. They say a woman with a kitchen-style knife was threatening to kill a man. When police arrived, she was actively slashing the man. The woman was arrested on tentative disorderly conduct and bail jumping charges, and the man was arrested on similar charges. Well, elections here in Wisconsin are always interesting.
Whether they're decided by a razor-thin margin or challenged in court, one official has helped lead the state's elections for 4 years now, and she sat down with political reporter Will Keneally about what the future holds for her. Will?
Well, Megan Wolf has been at the center of election controversy recently. Now, she'll tell you that she doesn't have a say in how elections are run. She just follows through on what the bipartisan Wisconsin Elections Commission tells her to do. But she's been under fire from Republicans who fault her for how the 2020 election was run. Now, Republicans in the state Senate tried to fire her over the summer, but she remains in place, having filed a lawsuit asking a court to support her claim. Now, just in the last week, Republicans who are on the other end of that suit made this admission in court.
The biggest takeaway from this week is that the lawmakers who have been seeking to remove me admitted in official court filings that I am indeed lawfully holding over in my position. They even went as far as to say that the Senate's attempts to remove me were purely symbolic.
So we spoke to her on For the Record, and you can see our full interview this Sunday at 10:30. We'll delve into how she's dealing with the current political climate and preparing for that big 2024 election. That's right after Face the Nation.
All right, Will, thank you. We're learning new details about a system outage at Quick Trip that happened last week. Officials say it was caused by a cybersecurity incident. It disrupted Quick Trip's production facilities in La Crosse, internal communication systems, and the company's loyalty program. As many of you might know, the investigation still in its early stages, could take some time to complete. Vice President of External Relations John McHugh said in a statement, Quote, at this time, there's no indication that any guest payment card information was involved in the incident. He also said most internal systems are working and Quick Rewards is back online at many stores, but the app and website remain offline.
Well, food is fuel and it's medicine for the UW's Carbone Cancer Center. The taste and aroma of good food can help cancer patients feel better as they undergo treatment. Today was the 21st annual Fall Cancer Conference at Monona Terrace. Over 400 statewide physicians and educators were in attendance. The healthy hot topic was that recipes can help remedy tough times. People with cancer often lose their sense of taste and desire to eat. Flavorful spices and fresh aromas can make all the difference.
Sense. When you smell something in the air, that aroma really triggers memory. So when you're with someone that may be terminal with cancer, you know, creating those aromas and those feelings really do help give quality of life at the end.
The Cancer Conference had a cooking demonstration and sampling. Attendees left with their bellies full and their minds open to some tasty ideas.
So Gary has our complete weekend forecast. That's next at 5.
Plus, calling all bookworms, the Wisconsin Book Festival is this weekend in the Madison area. Everything you need to know after the break.
And the markets again closed the week on a down note, a 287-point dive for the Dow. The NASDAQ loses another 202 and change. The S&P 500 falls about 54. We'll be right back.
Don't miss Wisconsin's best deals this fall, only at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Inventory Liquidation Event. Get 25% off on all in-stock Samsung appliances and 15% off all in-stock Scratch and Dent appliances at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley.
Menards will help you stack up big savings when insulating your home. Plus, save 11% on all insulation. A properly insulated home can save you money on your utility bill, all while increasing your family's comfort. Plus, stack on the savings and save more money with additional federal tax credits on qualifying energy efficiency home improvement purchases. Get a roll of R13 Craft paper-faced insulation for $12.10 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Lately, we've all had to do more with less. At Chevy, we just want you to do more. So we continue to make affordable vehicles, like high-tech SUVs, our most capable trucks, and the most affordable EV in America. It's how Chevy helps you do more for less. Or qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $299 a month. Or get 2.9% financing on all 2024 Equinox models when you purchase.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
Trust your feet to Morgan's shoes.
Why Nout? Why not? Feel the comfort and durability of Nout footwear at Morgan Shoes. Nout shoes and sandals feature full-grain leathers in a multitude of colors. Nout's cork and latex composite insole is designed for daily comfort and support, and they are made to last. You'll enjoy Nout's luxury. Shop Morgan Shoes Hilldale for your next pair.
Morgan Shoes, trusted since 1961.
Morgan Shoes Hilldale.
Don't miss Wisconsin's best deals this fall. Only at Ashley's Inventory Liquidation Event. Everything must go. Save as much as 60% store-wide. Plus, low monthly payment options. Only at Ashley.
Coming up, a highway intersection has nearly had a crash a month for the last 3 years, with 2 just yesterday. News 3 Now finds out what makes this intersection so deadly and how authorities are attempting to remedy it. That's tonight at 6.
Wisconsin's newest and most exclusive sports show, Wisconsin Huddle. It's a dynamic 30-minute weekly special produced for the die-hard fans of Wisconsin athletics. Watch Wisconsin Huddle Friday nights at 6:30. Brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Congressman Jim Jordan of Ohio has now dropped out of the race to become Speaker of the House after his Republican colleagues voted to withdraw their support in a secret ballot. That move comes after Congressman Jordan lost even more support during a third round of voting on the House floor earlier today. Lawmakers are now going home for the weekend before starting the process all over again on Monday, and even former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy admitted the House GOP conference is broken.
We need to come together and figure out who our speaker is going to be. I'm going to work as hard as I can to help that individual so that we can go help the American people.
Now, potential speaker candidates have until Sunday night to submit their names for consideration. The House Republican Conference will again meet Monday evening at 6 Eastern to begin discussions on who they'd like to support. New today, Jon Stewart is leaving Apple TV. Insiders say the problem with Jon Stewart on Apple's streaming service is ending because of creative differences. In its 2 seasons, The Problem approached hot-button topics and current events. The second season was nominated for an Emmy for Outstanding Talk Series. Sources say Stewart and Apple executives didn't see eye to eye on some of the topics and guests on the show. The dispute is said to have focused particularly on topics related to China and artificial intelligence, as well as the upcoming presidential election. Chick-fil-A has reportedly agreed to settle a class action lawsuit over inflated delivery prices during the pandemic. According to the lawsuit filed in Georgia, the food chain promised low delivery fees through its app or website, but then increased menu prices on delivery orders by as much as 30%. Eligible customers should receive either cash or a gift card in the amount of $29. If you're eligible, you will receive an email.
Aldi and Walmart are giving shoppers something to be thankful for on Thanksgiving. The grocery chains say they are reducing prices on some of the staples for the holiday feast. Walmart says it will be offering 2 Thanksgiving meals at lower prices than last year. One meal will come with just the ingredients so that you can cook it from scratch. The other has ready-to-bake options. The special runs through December 26th. Aldi will be lowering the price on over 70 items, it says, by up to 50%. That's good news heading into the weekend, and Gary's here now with a look at how the weather will be.
Yeah, the weekend looking not too bad. For Saturday, we'll look for a high of 57 degrees. It'll be windy, so that will add a little bit of a chill to the air. And we can't rule out an isolated shower, mainly northeast of Madison. Sunday, the better of the 2 days, mostly sunny skies, lighter winds, but high temperatures a little on the cool side at 55. Now, the showers that we're watching are just starting to show up in northern Minnesota. This is actually a fast-moving weather system that'll slide to the south and east, and 6-hour future track radar shows how these showers start to expand into northwestern Wisconsin and eventually will head southeastward. So again, areas north and east of Madison will be most favored for these showers from late tonight into tomorrow. 3 things you need to know. Again, windy and chilly for tomorrow with a shower northeast of Madison. Sunday will be cool but dry. And then as we head into next week, we've got rain chances just about every day after Sunday. We'll also see the potential for some flakes of snow to mix in from late Friday night into next weekend. Now, as we take a look at future track, the longer range future track, this kind of sets up the story for next week. Monday already, we start to see some showers that will be moving through. Monday, they'll be off and on, maybe an isolated thunderstorm in there, maybe a little bit of break on Monday night. Tuesday, the next batch arrives, but notice the winds out of the south. That'll boost temperatures up into probably the upper 60s, and we'll see some scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm. As we head more into Tuesday night and Wednesday, we'll see the winds become a little more easterly. That will start to allow more widespread shower activity, and that'll be the case for Wednesday through Wednesday night into Thursday. You can see Thursday looks pretty wet, and then as we head into Friday, another batch of showers moving on through. But what happens is by Friday night, we'll start to see a wind shift to the north and to the west as a cold front comes through. Now, right now, this computer model has more of the precipitation up to the north for Friday night with the changeover to snow in far northern Wisconsin. Some of the other computer models have had it a little farther south, so we can't rule out the possibility for a couple of flakes of snow, but nothing that would stick to the ground around here. And then as we head into Saturday, again, we can't rule out an isolated rain shower. Sunday, well, here comes the next weather system. This shows maybe a little bit more of a mix of rain and snow, but temperatures should still be in the middle 40s, so I'm not looking for anything to stick to the ground. But the rainfall amounts could be pretty healthy, especially in the northern part of the state. They could be looking at a good 3 to 5 inches of rain. Generally, we're still looking at about 1.5 inches or so of rain across much of southern Wisconsin as we head through the next 10 days, which is good news for us. Planning your evening, look for those clear skies to start becoming cloudy as that weather system comes in from the north and west. Again, areas north and east of Madison more favored for showers. Temperatures dropping into the middle 40s and then just kind of holding steady overnight. Might be a little break in the clouds overnight, late tonight, but then they'll come back in for tomorrow. Planning your night in Dane County, 47 for the low in Mount Vernon, 44 in Marshall. Can't rule out an isolated shower later tonight across the rest of southern Wisconsin. 44 Fond du Lac, 46 in Lone Rock, and 48 for the low in Prairie du Chien. Tomorrow, variably cloudy skies, windy and cooler, high of 57. Again, a chance for a shower, mainly northeast of Madison. First warn 7 to 10 day forecast. Temperatures do go up a little bit early next week, but again, the rain chances also go up as well. As I showed you, rain just about every day. Lesser chances for next weekend, but at night when temperatures are in the 30s, possibility for at least a couple of flurries to mix in with any rain showers. As we check out first warn traffic, we've got an accident right now eastbound of the Beltline, or actually might have just been cleared up just before Stoughton Road, but you can see the delays still from around Stoughton Road back to around Park Street. Right now, eastbound Beltline takes you 24 minutes from University Avenue to the interstate. Westbound, the normal 15 minutes. As we check out the other interstates, I-39-90 from the Beltline to Janesville is 23 minutes. US 12 Middleton to Sauk City is 16 minutes. And downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue takes you 20 minutes. That's your news for now. First warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Happening tonight through the weekend, the 22nd annual Wisconsin Book Festival. Over the next few days, more than 50 authors will present their latest books during a series of lectures and events. The Central Library hosts many of the free lectures, but there are also a few other venues on the Isthmus. For a full schedule of events, visit wisconsinbookfestival.org.
Coming up next at 5, it is World Osteoporosis Day. We'll have some tips on keeping your bones healthy. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi at an amazing value.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-948-4999.
And this is big. Ta-da! Zumo Streambox.
Now add Spectrum TV to upgrade to Spectrum One Stream and get a Zumo Streambox free for 12 months.
It brings together all the entertainment I want in one place. And this voice remote lets me search across live TV and my favorite streaming apps so I can find exactly what I want, fast and easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Zumo Streambox for 12 months. Call 833-948-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
My hot take, this is like nothing you've used before.
It's jaw-dropping, it's eye-popping, it's gut-busting, it's showtime. That's right, the whole world loves Beetlejuice. It's a rowdy, rambunctious, rollicking good time. And a big, fantastical funhouse. Beautiful. Everyone agrees this show is so good. You've never seen anything quite like. What else do you need to hear? Beetlejuice.
Coming to Overture Center January 9 through 14.
Here's why you should make your next roof a metal roof from Sweeta Metal Roofing. We specialize in residential metal roofing, so you can be sure your new metal roof will look beautiful. And not only will it look beautiful when it's new,
your maintenance-free Sweeta Metal roof will look great for decades to come,
with no need for expensive upkeep or repairs.
Best of all, when you call Sweeta Metal Roofing, you'll speak directly with Mike and Mary Sweeta. So make your next roof
a metal roof
from Sweeta Metal Roofing.
Sweeta Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Today is World Osteoporosis Day, a time dedicated to raising awareness about a disease that affects millions of Americans.
Mandy Gaither tells us how to keep our bones healthy.
It's a common bone disease, but osteoporosis is undertreated and underdiagnosed.
It makes you more susceptible to fracturing your bones, breaking bones with minimal to no trauma.
As our age goes up, our bone mass can go down, especially in women after menopause, says Dr. Christine Jablonski with Orlando Health.
90% of our skeleton is built when we are young. So we have until our 20s, maybe our 30s to build up to our peak bone mass.
Jablonski says to remember bones to keep your skeleton safe and avoid scary injuries. B is for body weight. Being under or overweight can impact bone density and quality. Maintaining a healthy weight is key. O, no more than 1 drink a day, as chronic heavy alcohol use can affect bone health and raise risk of osteoporosis later in life. N, no smoking, as it weakens bones. E, exercise.
Resistance training with lighter weights if you do have osteoporosis, so you're not putting too much stress on your spine.
Finally, S is for supplements. Calcium and vitamin D are both critical to improve and maintain bone mass. If you're not getting enough in your diet, Jablonski recommends 1,000 milligrams daily for younger women and men under the age of 70 and 1,200 milligrams a day for postmenopausal women and men over 70. For vitamin D, the recommended dose is between 400 and 800 international units daily based on age. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The doctor also recommends asking your primary care provider or OBGYN for a bone density scan, especially if you're at higher risk.
She says to also talk to your doctor about how certain medications also affect bone health. We'll get a final check of your weekend forecast when we come back.
Elevate your savings at the Century House. Right now, buy stressless recliners, sofas, and office chairs and earn up to $1,500 credit toward the purchase of additional stressless furniture. Or receive $400 off the purchase of any stressless signature base or cross-base recliner and ottoman. Don't wait. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Memories matter. This bend on Cox Hollow Lake was one of Dad's favorite fishing holes. Crest Funeral and Cremation Service helped us make sure he's never forgotten. Making it personal. It's how you heal. We are Crest. We truly believe your memories matter.
Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no interest for 1 year. Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month, free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable, rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com calls Honda the best value brand. Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. But we like ruggability, and you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin.
The Madison Club. Elegance reimagined. Excellence redefined. Amazing cuisine. Iconic spaces. Join the Madison Club. Featuring premier event venues, stunning lake views, with golf and travel club privileges worldwide. New member specials available.
The biggest thing for me that I've learned through working with Thrivent is that you can accomplish anything you want to. It's just about finding the right road, the right path, the smart moves.
On this Friday night, we go on the road with a group of high school students who created their own breakfast club. It's a story that's good for the body and the soul. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And tonight on News 3 Now at 6, we'll head to Manitowoc County to see what it takes to grow giant pumpkins. That story and much more coming your way half-hour News 3 Now at 6. Gary's back. Final check of our weekend forecast.
I think one of the things you need is some sunshine. We've got that right now, but it won't last for long. There's the live view from the WISC-TV Skycam and the Platteville Queen Bee Radio Skycam. The few cumulus clouds are starting to die down, but up to the north, we're starting to see some showers up in northern Minnesota, and those will spread to the south and east over the next few hours. 6-hour future track radar shows them already starting to be north and west of the Dells by about midnight tonight.
All right, Gary. CBS Evening News coming your way next. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6.